Tokens, control or mid-range, however you wanna call it. Oh wait, that's best of one. Let me just go back and fix this. We are gonna play some best of 3 matches with Boros control. I made the video on the deck tech not long ago. I'll link it here at the beginning of the video. Remember to like and subscribe if you wanna see more of this type of videos. You can also comment. I usually read the comments. They are not all that many right now, so if you have suggestions for the channel, things you wanna see, be sure to recommend what you would like to see in this channel. So let's go. Let's get to it. Yeah, I've recorded this previously, but there was an issue with the footage, so I'm gonna play some more matches with the deck. Well, at least that gives me the advantage that I already know a little bit better how the deck works than when I go into these videos kinda blind. Usually I just make the deck list and play it, unless it's a deck that I've been playing and having success with it off stream. That happened with Dimir midrange. That made for a very good video on stream. So this is certainly a keep. We open with Battlefield Forge, having torched the tower open, and as usually we start on a mirror match. It's been usual in these recordings. I think the previous video also had a mirror match on the first matchup. So yep, I'm taking that 1 damage. That's fine. Caretaker's Talent. So what we're gonna do is we let that resolve, we destroy that, and then we play our Caretaker's Talent. Actually, temporary lockdown is pretty good here. We get all that he has on the battlefield. Yeah, I wanna play this. It was actually a good top deck at this point. Exiles everything with less than 2 cost. That includes all the tokens. And the carrot cake. But that was pretty good. Urabrask's Forge. That's a tough one. Yeah, being screwed here doesn't help, but we're gonna get through it. So now we take 3. Yeah, this is gonna grow large at a worrying pace. Okay, so do I wanna? I think I wanna do this just right now, cause if I draw a land, I don't miss a land drop this turn. Sure, he's gonna get the token, but that's fine by me. Cause I get the draw, I get to play a Battlefield Forge. Leveling this up is not good right now, cause you wanna have a token to copy. But we can play like Beza next turn and get back some life that we've been losing from those forges. Might even be worth it to Lightning Helix this token here. Yeah, I think so. This will basically let us be... Huh, I thought he was going to sacrifice it to the Fountain Port. Maybe he has a bigger play. Yeah, a Beza. Okay. It's a 4-5 draw card. Fine. Could have been worse. I think we play our own Beza. Or do I have any play that is better than playing a base? Um, I don't think so. I kinda want a blocker for those tokens and I'll get the 4 life right now. I can even block his base and then torch the tower. Oh man. Guy is full of removal. Yeah. At least I do get to draw a card right now. Quintorius. That's pretty decent. I'm not sure if I should just play Quintorius next turn. Man, that's a bunch of damage. I'll need to do this to save some life, because I'm already pretty damn low. This deck doesn't have many ways to interact with the Forge pre-sideboard. I think it's its main weakness. Yeah, I'm gonna play Quintorius and try to gain some life, maybe play something relevant off the top. Let's find out. It's a carrot cake, that's okay. Because we drain 2, we get a 1-1 to block the base. We get the scry. Yeah, this is not gonna stay. I think I'm still dead just to the forges. If he kills the token, yeah, forget it. This game is over. So we are down a game on the mirror match. I think that last time we learned how to sideboard this match. I think I'm gonna cut the temporary lockdown, even though it gets a lot of stuff out. Some of these burn spells, and I'm gonna put in Laura, Abrade, because it goes to the forge and destroy evil. I think this is pretty much it. I also don't dislike Godzilla Flanker, but I think all these cards are better on the mirror. Yeah, I think Lockdown, because let's face it, the only tokens that are an issue are the Urobrask Forge ones, and Lockdown doesn't deal with it. It doesn't remove um, the Forge nor the tokens, because they spawn every turn. So Lockdown is not all that relevant in the mirror match. So who is a carrot cake turn 2 trying to find land? Oh, maybe we already have a land. Uh, Maybe I want to keep the carrot. No, I'd rather not miss land drops. So opponent is screwed, maybe. Okay, that's a cool one. Surveil, it stays on top. That's exactly what we want. We just pass the turn. Might crack the carrot cake on his turn. Just to get the 3 life and the token. So he doesn't have red, so he has no burn spells to kill the tokens. Might just block here. I'm gonna try and double block the knight. Cause why not? If he sacrifices to the Fountain Port, that's a okay turn for the opponent. It's good for me because I got rid of the 2-2 and I didn't lose my tokens. Yeah. So now I play Caretaker's Talent and I level it up so I get another rabbit. I get to draw a card. Okay. I think we are a bit ahead, but not by a lot yet. He can just get lost the Caretaker's Talent and we are back a whole turn. Yep, or that. Destroy Evil also takes care of the job. I'm gonna say white on my Citadel. I also have a Forge. I swing in for 4. Opponent down to 14. So, yeah, that was a good turn. By the way, never, don't know if you guys know that, but you can make copies of the token from Forge, and the token stays at, it doesn't disappear at the end of turn, because that's an ability that is on the Forge and not on the token. Okay. So he kept the lockdown. It's kinda weird. I'm just gonna dry the deck a bit. Gonna destroy his Fountain Port. Fountain Port is a very important card in the mirror. That's why I got rid of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Caretaker's Talent so I can make a draw when the token from Forge spawns. Yep. Unless it respawns now, but well. It is what it is. Yep. I'm gonna swing for 2. And I think I'm going to explore. Just so I can get rid of lands off the top. Okay, it's another Caretaker's Talent. It stays. That was pretty good. So we drew basically all the Caretaker's Talent in the deck list. That's outstanding. So Archangel Elspeth. It's pretty decent draw for him. But we do have Get Lost. So just gonna play Caretaker's Talent. Can also try to threaten it with the token from the Forge. Okay. So now I'm gonna destroy the Elspeth. Okay, I got Lauren. Do I want to level this up? No, I'll level up next turn. Because I already made my draw anyway. It wouldn't really matter. I could copy this map token, but that's not a big deal. Okay, that's a good target for me to destroy with Lauren. I have to destroy that virtue. Otherwise this is gonna get out of hand real quick. Yep, we get the virtue out of the table. Now we go to combat. Going with this token. And now I'm gonna make a copy of it. So the 4-1 that I copy stays on the battlefield. Now if he wants to attack, I'll block with a copy. But he has a torch the tower, so he's gonna kill that, I think. Yep. Is he gonna get Lauren also? No. Makes sense, cause Lauren doesn't trade with this creature. Even though Lauren has vigilance, so it at least can swing for free. Okay, so now we have Archangel Elspeth, Helix. There's a couple of things we can do here. I think the line is first to attack. Because we get to draw one more card out of the forge and see what we have. So we are swinging in for 7. Opponent is at 13, so he goes... Oh, he's gonna create a token here. Do I wanna get rid of the token? That's the question. No, I don't. Let it go. So now I think that the play is Elspeth, create a token, pass the turn. Can also put a land here. So okay, I'm gonna crack the map token here because he doesn't have anything to respond with. The deck doesn't do anything with 1 white mana. And we get another plains out of the top of the deck and we pass the turn. Now I have Helix to kill this token. And we have lethal on the board because the token from the forge is gonna be 6 power next turn and plus the 1/1 of Elspeth it's 7. So at least there's that. We are threatening little. I think that's good, but it's already a bit too late. Caretaker's talent already did what it had to do. Yeah, I'm gonna respond to that. Not let him explore, kill the token. Now he can Fountain Port and draw a card, but he will be dead next turn if he does that. I think he is dead anyway, but we'll see. Yep, he knows he is. So, up a game, 1-1. Let's go. I think we did good. I'm just gonna keep the sideboard the way I did it. I think opponent kinda kept some cards that are minor impact in the game, like Torch the Tower and Temporary Lockdown. I mean, I also have one Temporary Lockdown, but it's the singleton, because I don't have anything better to put in. Maybe I could actually trade the Temporary Lockdown for Beza, but I think having one, it's not bad. It's like a reset button if you need it. This hand is not great, doesn't have a lot of action, but it has ways to stop the opponent if he is ahead. Let's check the top. It's Loran. Well, more ways to stop the opponent. At least that one actually swings for 2. Which is not much, but it's honest work. Um, yeah. Do I want to play carrot cake? I think so. Because I get the scry and we are kind of flooded, so if it is land we can put it to the... Oh my god, it's Caretaker's talent. It stays. Elix on a 1-1 rabbit. Man, talk about aced. Yeah, that's not gonna stick. I'm gonna delay my Caretaker's talent and get rid of his. Because if he untaps first with it, he's gonna get ahead. So now he has an Elspeth. How do I deal with it? I think we just get lost right now and pass. And now it depends on what he does. If he tries to explore on that token, I'll Lightning Helix the token just to not give him the draws. If he attacks, I think I just crack the cake and block. I think that's the best play. Because I get to scry the land to the bottom. Gain 3 life. Block. And now he can't crack the maps because he doesn't have any targets for it. But he has a Beza. So he's gonna get to draw a card. That's it. I think I'm gonna make both of us draw a card. Because I've already scryed the card to the bottom. Now I can try and pull ahead. So I have 2 destroy evils, so I'm just gonna get rid of Beza. I don't want him to do shenanigans with it. I could cast Caretaker's talent here, but I risk that he has a way to get rid of it and I don't get any value out of it. So I'm just gonna stay put. I don't think you should risk throwing a Caretaker's talent out without getting any value out of it. So now I could play Caretaker's talent, but I don't have mana to do both that and activate one of the lands that creates tokens, so I'm just gonna pass. I'm not gonna attack because he has a Fountain Port untapped, so he's probably gonna create a fish. Yeah. I like Lauren's ability to draw a card because you can use it when you think that you're gonna get more value out of the draw than your opponent. Like last turn when I did it, I had already scryed a card to the bottom, so it's you're getting card quality out of it. He didn't activate Fountain Port after all. Yep, no blocks. So now what do I do? Can either activate Fountain Port or Mirex. I think Mirex is the better one. Even though the creature can't block. I think that's a pretty cool creature. So let me dry up the deck a little bit. I'll get one more white, because the deck is pretty white intensive. I'm gonna play Caretaker's Talent. And now what am I gonna do? Can I, if I level it up, I cannot respond to. Well, I'm gonna risk a little bit here. Create a copy of this. Okay, so at least we got a draw out of it. Even if he destroys it now, that's okay. If he wants to block this, he always takes one life. He just saves the poison counter. Okay, he didn't want that. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the turn. So he sacrificed the token to draw a card. Which token? The map token? Yeah, the map token. That's pretty good. I think it's a good trade. Yeah, sure. Just 2 for 1 himself. That's okay on my book. Could have played Carrot Cake, but I'd rather have mana open to do stuff. Gonna destroy the Caretaker's Talent. That's okay, cause we have another one. That's not okay. Man, where are my Abrades now? Or my second Loran? That's gonna start hurting. Man, my lands. I draw them all. All of them. Okay, so... yeah, I'm gonna play Caretaker's Talent. I'm gonna do another copy. I think I'm actually gonna just level it up to the maximum. So I can threaten little faster than he does. These tokens can't block, but I can create tokens that can block. His tokens from the forge won't ever block. And he dies if he reaches 0 life, but he also dies if he just takes 10 poison counters. So even if he starts gaining life with base or something, we can still pull ahead. Can just keep creating tokens of Mirex. Well, I can't block. He should have attacked with Lauren also, but maybe he's not seeing that my tokens can't block. Yep, that's a cool draw engine. Maybe he drew the land out of it. Oh, he's giving me a draw. Oh, nice, a braid. I'll say thanks. Oh, and now I get my own forge. I'm just gonna destroy this. No questions asked. Yep, to the bottom. And we take the first match. We lost the first game and won 2 games post sideboard. Yeah, I think we did the sideboard better than our opponent did. That kinda made the game go our way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'm really liking this deck. It's been real fun. I think I might just craft another Caretaker's Talent because I only have 3. And I drew them all on the game too. That was amazing. Oh, we nice. That's a bunch of gold. Um, so let me just change the deck list just a little bit. I'll just craft another Caretaker's Talent. Because I have enough wild cards and I'm enjoying the deck enough that it kinda makes sense to do. So I think... Do I cut Quintorius? Do I cut the Sunfall? I think I'm gonna cut the Sunfall. I think that I've been feeling like I have too many Sunfalls. I might just shift it into the sideboard, because Wanderer is not doing anything here. So I'll put Sunfall on the sideboard. And Caretakers. I'll craft the last one. I think the card is just amazing and it's been doing wonders for the deck. Yep, that's it. We shifted one card on the sideboard, one card on the main board. You guys have the deck list in chat if you want. Did I get a pack? Let's do a crack a pack real quick. So, what do we get? Marvel, my first copy. Mouses is also a deck I would like to try, but Marvel is not making the cut for me on that deck. I think the Gruul version of like Gruul Prowess or Izet Prowess are being better decks than if you just go Mouses. Because you wanna have spells that target your mice. Sorry, I was calling them Mouses. English is not my main language, and then I'm confusing words. Um, so this is match number 2 today. Yeah, it's alright. Not the best hand ever, it's also not the worst. I think we are up against Swords of mid-range. This is a matchup in which I actually like having Sunfall, because he can reanimate stuff with what's the bet called? There's a bet that reanimates stuff. It's quite dangerous. Oh, he's not playing Orzhov. Yeah, I think we wanna hit the 5th land and we also want double head, so I'm just gonna keep it there. Okay, so it's... Okay, it's the Synthetizer deck, but it's Esper. So he's playing Esper Synthetizer. I'm a bit lost on what to do here. Surely attack for one. The thing is, I can save this temporary lockdown to exile these tokens if it gets out of hand. But I don't have a way to destroy Synthetizer, because this doesn't kill artifacts. Oh, Synthetizer number 2. This might just run away out of control. This game is gonna be tough. I'm gonna try my best to navigate this to a victory, but it's gonna be hard. Assimilation Aegis. Okay, so that creates him 2 tokens and exiles a creature of my board. Right? He's gonna be the knight, so I'm gonna sacrifice the knight to draw a card. So now I'll have to block that, and next turn I can do temporary lockdown and clear the board. Or I can also play Beza and try to delay that. I think I just wanna get rid of them. Let me see if I can ult. Well, I lost my carrot cake. That's fine. That's okay. So he now creates 2 more golems. 2 6/6s, I think. Yep. Duelist of the Mind. So if I play another lockdown, I'll take away the board again. If I play Beza, I can kinda try to stabilize. Yeah, might just be the correct play. I'll try to delay what he's doing and then remove the board. Because I need to get a little bit of time before I can start. Because if the more I rush my temporary lockdown, the more value I lose out of it. Yeah, I was never gonna block with Beza. It was always the fish. Because I'm gonna lock down next turn for sure. By the looks of this. Because he's just gonna create a massive board now. Gonna get to draw and discard. Obviously removes Beza. Now when he attacks I can block. Well, at least with 1 fish I can block. I can block one of them and draw a card. Yeah, I'm slowly trying to gain an advantage, at least in my end, because the board looks kinda doomed. Gladly they don't have trample, otherwise I would be dead here. Okay, another beta. That's cool. So, think now with temporary lock. Do I wanna draw a card before that? Yes. So I'm gonna sacrifice this token, draw a card, and I'm gonna lock down again. Take away all the tokens and the Duelist of the Mind. Oh my god, he has no more lies. Yep, we are dead. That deck seems nasty. Why does he run black though? He's running a black land, but I didn't see any black cards. So Lauren for sure, Abrade for sure. Sunfall maybe? I don't think Sunfall is gonna get you out of... there. Yeah, I think this is just it. Does this do anything that I want? Not really. This destroys enchantments, so I wanna deal with artifacts, so... Relzive, it's actually not what I want also. I'm just gonna cut Kintorius out of it and keep this and see where it takes me. I don't wanna extra Sunfalls, but I think we kinda need those two. Yeah, I think has to be a keep, even though we don't have red in hand. We at least have a scry out of carrot cake. Actually, we have a couple of scries. If we want, we can also crack the carrot cake on our upkeep before we draw. Don't know what he's gonna take out, but it's probably Caretaker's Talent. Or a Braid. So black is on the deck for the sideboard cards, it seems. They wanna run Duress on the sideboard, and so they run black for that. Yeah, he took the talent, makes sense. Yeah, ship that one to the bottom. We need more powerful stuff than this. So... I think we play this naming red. I don't usually put this on red, but since it's what we have. So he's gonna play Malcolm. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna do this while he's tapped, cause he might have a counter next turn. His hand must be stacked if he's having trouble deciding what to discard. Damn. Invasion of Gobaka. It's probably gonna go after... Huh, I was gonna say after Beza, but it seems like no. After a Braid. I'm just gonna swing with these two. I think I'm gonna play Beza, cause I get to draw a card. I should have played it pre-combat so I would also get life. Yeah, got a land out of it, that's good. I hope I have an untapped land next turn so I can slam down Virtue of Loyalty. I think if we have Virtue we get so much ahead. This game is not even fun anymore. Unless he has a way to destroy it, obviously. Which he probably does, since he's playing white. I'm kinda surprised he chose to ignore the invasion. People usually try to get it down as quickly as possible. He's staring at my abrade and not want to use his stuff. Now that I have two abrades, I might just use this one on the Malcolm. Or maybe I use the 2 mana one, cause I can then crack the carrot cake also. It doesn't threaten lethal, cause he goes down to 1, but it's very very close. Is he gonna cast something? No. He's going to combat. I think I'm gonna use this cause the token doesn't make that much difference. And if this way it doesn't know that I have another raid in hand. And if he wants to use counter magic, it's on his turn. Okay. That's an interesting one. At least he tapped himself out. So now I get to cast Virtue. I get to attack with Beza. So if he blocks, he gains 4 life, he loses Aklazots because it becomes a land. Yeah. Yeah, we good. Because now all creatures get to grow every turn. All creatures become a problem. Maybe he attacks the invasion and gets a counter on that. I think he's still dead on the crackback, right? Oh, I have to discard a card. It's the lockdown. It's just gonna screw me over. At least I can fire a braid next turn. And this is why I think that this deck is more mid-range than control. Because right now in this game we assumed the position of curving out and being the aggressor. Just gonna crack this. So, is this lethal? I think if he has a counter, it's not lethal. But I have to try it anyway. Oh, he has the light shield array. No, then in that case I'm going to attack. Because he has to block. If he cracks the light shield array, then I'll respond with a wraith. Seems like the correct choice here. Huh. So he's not dead now. After cracking that. Okay. So he's gonna crack it now? With Mastermind on the board? Yeah. No, I'm just gonna let it go. Cause in it, okay. So now he's cracking it. And now I'm gonna shoot that. And save my token. And he gets to save his mastermind. He takes 2. Okay. So he's gonna get to draw a card. That is also a weird deck that is running there. A bunch of cards jumbled together that kinda work. Yeah, I don't want a lockdown. I also don't want this, but it's not like it's my choice. It's gonna create a copy of that, and now you can activate it to tap permanents. Okay. I'm still gonna attack with both. And now I think I create a fish. So the fish also gets the buff of virtue. Yep. Because that's the thing. You can play cards that tap a creature, but if I go wide, that's not gonna hold for long. It's gonna start to have to leave Aklazot's back to block. I know he doesn't want to do that, because it's giving him 3 draws, but I mean, he has to consider he's at 9. Unless he's looking for a silver bullet to deal with his board. Yeah, he left it behind. Makes sense. Hmm. Oh man, should have held priority in order not to give him the draw. My bad. So, what can I do here? There's a couple of things I can do. I can force him to tap my creatures, obviously. And then I can attack and sacrifice the creature that he blocks. That's something I can do. But I might just be better off creating another token than sacrificing my 4/4 to deal 4 damage. Because he still has one more turn of doing that. So I think this is the best play. Unless he draws like a Sunfall or something. Does that do now? We can draw a card. Okay, so we won this one. Fair. So game number 3, I think I keep the same plan. I might cut Sunfall. It just depends on how the game goes, really. Um, yeah, I think that we are missing ways to create tokens, but we have Fountain Port, so that's somewhat taken care of. Um, yep, not much to do. Sorry, I was responding here to an important message. Okay, so let's get back into this. Um, that's a rough one. Quite tough to deal with that on turn 3. I wish I had an upgrade right now. I think I spent them all last game. I'd just be dead for that. Oh! What an amazing top deck. Guys, guys, guys. Don't try this at home. I like to live dangerously. Top decking responses to my opponent's cards on the spot. Damn. So there's nothing important in my hand that he can take away. I think Caretaker's Talent is an okay pick, but I have another one, so it's like... Oh man, that's a tough one. If this resolves, I think that the game is pretty much over. Yup. Cause now I don't know how is he gonna deal with the Forge. He can have Malcolm, he can have Mastermind, but if he blocks any of this, that's fine by me. If we just play land Caretaker's Talent next turn and level it up, or even if we don't level it up, we are fine. And we have 2 Caretaker's Talent, so I don't really care if he counters this. I'll just throw it and see if he has a counter. If he does, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's great. So he does have a counter. Yep. Should I elix his face just to create pressure? That's a question, a valid question. Because now I swing in for 4. And I have 2 elixes in hand. So if I do elix right now, he goes to 11. And next turn, no, he goes to 10. Next turn I'm swinging for 5 plus 3. Yeah, I think I should do this. Nah, I'm gonna wait. He might play creatures next turn to try and block these. So I'm just gonna hold. Well, that is not a creature. And it's certainly tough. Um, so you can blink that sort of. Yeah, I'm just gonna elixir and then elixir again on my turn. Yeah, I think we're good with that. I don't mind double elixing that. It's a threat big enough to have me worried. So I'm just gonna play this, gonna play Caretaker's Talent. Cause at least now I know it resolves. No, I don't have hand. I didn't even comment on it, but it took Sunfall, which was a card that didn't really seem to matter too much. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to click here. Okay. So it reset the forge, which alleviates a bit of the pressure. This still has to deal with a lot, so let's see how he manages to do it. Okay, so another Elix. That's interesting. Now I go to combat, create a token, get to draw a card. Mastermind. So now we can resolve Mastermind and I can respond Helix it. I'm trying to avoid him drawing an extra card, basically. Oh, he's gonna force me to draw another card, so he gets his draw also. Okay. Um, Yeah. Now I'm gonna play Carrot Cake, cause I can crack Carrot Cake on his turn and draw another card. And plus I get this Scry. Scry that to the bottom. I get another Scry on his turn. Beza is amazing, but I don't think I wanted to fill the board all that much, because I'm fearful of a Sunfall or any kind of rot on his part. I don't know his decklist very well, so I might be worried about nothing and should have just played the Beza. Try to kill him next turn. Because Beza plus Lauren plus Urabrask Forge would be 8 exactly. Um, so that can kill one of my creatures, I think, or draw him 2 cards. It depends on what he wants to do. Okay, draw 2. If it taps out, I think I should draw with Lauren. Okay, it didn't. So I'm just gonna crack the Carrot Cake end step. Get another token, get another scry, get a draw. So I'm gonna scry another land to the bottom. Now I get to draw out of the talent. Oh, a braid. That's cool. I can destroy that thing he just played. So I think I'm just gonna attack with everything. Cause it is a bunch of damage. I get to draw another card. So right now I'm just outvaluing him while pressuring the board, which is a powerful thing that this deck does. You can pressure the board and at the same time pressure the hand, and people don't usually respond very well to that. Oh man, Helix off the top. I think it's the fourth Helix. Yep. So what we can do is I can try to abrade that to see if my opponent responds. If he doesn't, I can try and helix his face to death. So let's see. I'm gonna try to destroy the artifact. If he counters this, I have like... Okay, so it didn't. I can still pay the No More Lies. And he doesn't have mana for anything else, I think. I can just helix now, safely, and win the game. Is there a counter that saves him? Nope. We took another game, guys. Yep, that was cool. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna do just a bit of a shorter video today. Unless I stream also later, and then I'll just put both things together. So I'll leave you with this, and um, I'll just edit this and put the rest of the video here I eventually do it. Um, Hope you enjoyed this bit of gameplay with the deck. If you like this being shorter than usual, just comment something on the video so that I know. Well, see you soon, guys, on the next video. Bye.